Excellent. Well, welcome everybody to Marketing Matters. This is our weekly webinar brought to you by Landmark Title, where we bring in the industry experts, the top producers, and our business development management team to give you quick 30-minute tips and tricks how to market your real estate business. So today I am joined by Brooks Maschmeier of Snowbird Nation, brokered by EXP. Brooks has actually only been in real estate for about 3 years now. Is this going on your third year?
Am I still muted?
No, you're good.
Oh, yeah. October is the only date I know. I got in on October some years ago, and everything else has been a freaking blur.
It's been a wild ride. I mean, we're in real estate. We know what this market has done over these last 3 years, and it is crazy. But in these 3 years, Brooks has not only become a top producer, he's been on 40 Under 40 awards for the last 2 years, but he has also now started his own team. They're up to 13 people on their team. So these are huge accomplishments in 3 years in real estate. And one of your best techniques for generating leads is none other than door knocking. That's right. Going up face to face at the house with people in your neighborhood and talking to them and basically generating leads from that. So we've all heard about door knocking. You know, we all know that it really, really does work, but there's a lot of hurdles that we have in our own minds when it comes to actually going up, knocking on the door, and anticipating a certain outcome. So Brooks, your track record with door knocking is fantastic though. And it comes from a long sales background. So having you on today is really awesome. And instead of just telling us what you do for door knocking, Brooks is taking a little different approach to this. Brooks, what are you gonna do?
Well, I don't like to repeat myself, and I'm a man of systems. First of all, for those of you who are checking my credentials as a producer, you're not going to find it. Look up Michael Searcy. The way my team is structured is Mike is the guy behind the curtain. If you want to see my numbers, look at Mike's numbers. They're my numbers. I made a video for y'all. I don't like to repeat myself. So we have our systems in place at Snowbird Nation. And one of the videos I did yesterday, it's a rough cut, edit, whatever, is how to door knock. And basically what it comes down to is door knocking is for sellers. You're not gonna find buyers. Sellers are buyers. They might be moving out of state. They might be that right sizing or whatever, but you are trying to culminate sellers. And sellers in this market is the golden ticket. I don't know how many of you have shown X, Y, and Z houses, but if you're going to put that much time behind a buyer, just focus on the sellers, man. The buyers will come. Get your flags out in people's lawns and stuff. Sarah, are you able to play the video?
I am. So like I said, Brooks doesn't want to just tell you about door knocking. He wants to show you how to door knock. So we're going to play this video. I think I'm pretty like tech savvy now with the Zoom and the sound shares and everything. So y'all just give me a thumbs up that you hear the sound, because I'm totally confident it's gonna play, right?
Hello, I am Brooks Maschmeier with Snowbird Nation, brokered by EXP Realty. I started off in KW, and at KW, they're a great trainer. They make you do absolutely everything. And I figured out quickly that my forte was door knocking.
Oh.
Hold on, let's go back.
Let's go back.
All right. Also, if you do have any questions or comments during the video, this is interactive, even though you will only see Brooks and I, and really Brooks, for the next 20 minutes on video. But put your comments and your questions in the chat function or the question and answer window. And we'll pause the video, we'll jump in, we'll shout it out. Brooks, if you want to add any commentary, you know how when you watch movies with the director's edition, or like they bring in like, you know, the cast members, this is basically what we're going to be doing. So we're going to laugh, we're going to cry.
Hello, I am Brooks Maschmeier with Snowbird Nation, brokered by EXP Realty. I started off in KW, and at KW, they're a great trainer. They make you do absolutely everything. And I figured out quickly that my forte was door knocking and community events. Those two garnished me so much while I was with KW. But I love being with EXP, the stock holds, the camaraderie, everything about it. It's just a very easy model. You're about to see a video I quickly did of the multiple ways to do a door knocking campaign in a neighborhood that you want to, whether it's your farm or a neighborhood that you want to get into. There's a couple different steps, a couple different methodologies, a couple different posturing that you need to do that I've learned from that I'm going to share with you right now. Door knocking is like cold calling. It can feel very frigid. It can feel very cold. It's one of these things that you're not very comfortable with, but once you get in, you get very comfortable with. I personally do cold baths out here in Scottsdale. I enjoy them thoroughly. It is temporary. It is one of those things that you have a mind-body connection, but it's temporary, and as long as you have your breathing down, everything should be just right. Like I said, door knocking, like cold calling, can be one of those things. You get in there, it's shocking the first time, it'll shock the system out of you. But once you conquer it, then it becomes something that you own and love. So to get attention when you're door knocking, you first gotta get noticed, right? So don't wear any drab clothes. Get a nice colored shirt, something respectable, but not a full-on button-up because that's too respectable. The person behind the door might not even open the door because they're in the bathrobe. Consider them. And what I like to do for added flair is have my thumb ring, have my knocking ring, right? So man jewels go pretty far and kind of not only helping you knock on doors, which I'll show you in a bit, but also differentiate you from some just average Joe just walking around. So I like to dress up nice and wear my man jewels, but there is the chance you might just go a bit too overboard. Ain't nobody showing up to a door like this. Hey, welcome to the party. No, you are there for a reason, and don't overdo it because you don't want to intimidate the person behind the front door. And that's what I'm going to show you. There's a couple techniques on how to even stand in front of the front door and look unintimidating. I like to joke that I'm one of the most approachable people ever, right? I'm quasi good looking. I'm not disheveled or anything, and I look like I'm not going to judge you. All that comes off when somebody opens up the door is that first glance look at you. So not too much man jewels, but some man jewels to be like, does this guy have a ring on his thumb? Little things like that. Now, in addition to looking presentable, what does this look like to you guys? I'm ready for the day. I have all the snacks in the back. I have all the papers. I got my computer, my laptop. I think I'm professional. Do you think I look professional? No. Do not wear a backpack. It helps. Don't get me wrong, it helps, especially when you're knocking all day. But when you wear a backpack, you look like a little schoolboy or somebody coming to sell you religion, or who knows what they got in that bag. That's not trustworthy. So I bring my purse, my man purse, because I like to hold on to something. You could bring a tote bag. Ladies, you can get away with fanny packs. You know, that's where you carry your stuff. But backpacks always look like backpacks. They are unprofessional. So now that I got the look, I've been thinking about the scripts in my head. Let's go hit some doors.
Nice. Footwear is important.
It's Arizona. You're going to want to cover up. Nah, the hat's not really working too well. Oh, hell no. The hat and sunglasses, that does not work. Oh, sunglasses themselves. Yes, they work. So there's only really 3 reasons why to knock on somebody's door in order to solicit them. Sold. We just bought or sold a house for a client of ours down the street, and we thought you should know about it so you could know how much your house is worth. And it has our contacts. It has the QR code that we talked about before that shows you how much your house is worth. We even say that right here. Scan the code to see how much your house is worth. And then on the back is also all of our social media, because people don't look up people anymore. They don't look up companies anymore. They look up Facebook, right? So have your Facebook account, your Instagram, your YouTube, if you have it. But the reason why I'm knocking on your door, sir, is because we just bought or sold a house down the street. And I wanted to know if you wanted to know how much your home is worth. The second reason I knock on anybody's door is right sizing. Is now a good time to right size? You have no idea what's going on through the back of that door. There are seasons for this, but kids graduate, fly the coop, get out. Suddenly the parents have a house too big. So is it now time to right size your needs? There might be a divorce behind the door, a death behind the door. You never know what's behind that door. And right sizing is a great term that's not saying like, oh, you're downsizing, I'm so sorry for you. No, you're right sizing. And then we get to laugh and joke about the reasons why that is you want to right size. In fact, this is the same page I use whenever I knock on the door and say, hey, I have a client in your neighborhood that got a divorce and wants to move into your neighborhood. Like, he doesn't want to leave your neighborhood. It's a lovely neighborhood. He's moving from 6,000 square feet. He's looking for something about 2,500 or less. Is your house 2,500 or less? Typically the odds are yes. And I look around and say, oh, he might actually like this place. How much would you be willing to sell this place for? Just ask them straight up, how much would you be willing to sell this place for? And they're gonna stumble a little bit, $1,001. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I will look that up on the computer, validate that it's correct, and if it's in his wheelhouse to do, I'm gonna come back and hopefully we could work something out together. It's that simple, just talk to people. But the main thing is, ask how much their house is worth, ask how much you could sell their house for, ask how much you could buy their house for. Right sizing. And the last of the three reasons why you're gonna knock on anybody's door, and it's my personal favorite because it gets you behind gated communities. It gets you behind the swankiest communities on the block. It's amazing. It's called community events. So here at Snowbird Nation, we do quarterly events. We just did the Easter Bunny photo shoot. We had a Santa Claus photo shoot before that. And guess what we're doing in July? We're having an Uncle Sam photo shoot. During the fall, we do a canned food drive. But the idea is you do a neighborhood event and you need to go door to door to inform everybody in the neighborhood of that event. You're not soliciting anybody. You can go behind gated walls and do this because it's not a solicitation. You are informing them of a neighborhood event that is coming up. For example, this is our Easter Bunny event. Notice the first words that you see, free. So most people think you're gonna sell something when you come up to the door, and you are. But in this case, you're saying free. That's the first thing out of your mouth. Hey, free neighborhood event. We're doing an Easter photo shoot on this Sunday from 12 to 3. You could bring your kids, but you could also just show up by yourself because that's super cute. When's the last time you've actually been taking a photo with the Easter Bunny? It's probably been years, so just take the opportunity. It's a neighborhood event. You get to know each other's neighbors, and we just basically have a good time, If you have any questions, I'm going to leave this sheet of paper with you, but it is Sunday from up. So neighborhood events. We got solds. We got right sizing. We got neighborhood events. Right sizing pretty much takes up the mustard as far as the questions go. Well, what do I do in this scenario? You got to right size. Outside of the sold and the neighborhood events, right sizing is kind of a catch net for me. It does everything. So let's do this.
Hey, Brooks, who makes all your snazzy
Just
marketing
sold signs, sold down the street. Notice the QR code on this just sold sign.
It's landmark.
Right sizing, it catches everything. And neighborhood events, yeah, that's gonna get you behind gated communities. You're ready to go. You feel funky, fresh, and you look great, right? You got your MERS, you got your merch, you got your scripts all buttoned down. You're ready to go, right? And then you open up that door, and door knocking suddenly takes a whole nother level of realness, and the water gets that much colder. It gets this cold.
So if y'all are interested in similar marketing materials like those door hangers, the event flyers, those are things that your business development manager at Landmark Title can help you out with. and they're super fun to make.
And really, quite honestly, that's the reason why you want to role play. You want to script with your buds, your friends, your family, whoever's not going to make too much fun of you. Knock on their door. Tell them that you're going to practice once, twice, 3 times, 7 times, whatever it takes. Because once you get into the routine, it's kind of like muscle memory and stuff. You're no longer afraid, and every single door you open up, you're going to start visualizing the person that you practiced with. So do it with somebody you love, because you never know what's behind those doors. And by looking at them as the person you love, looking at them as a friend or a family, you're literally just going door to door and talking to your friends and family. It comes off as relaxing, enjoyable, insightful, like you're talking to a good bud. So scripts and role playing a couple times before you leave is probably a prudent move. Where you position your body when that door opens is also important. Consider there's somebody inside who knows you not. It's a complete stranger. So when they open up the door, do you want to be like this? Or do you want to take a much more subtle and relaxed tone and lean up against something like you own the place? This has been my best position as far as getting people outside their house. If you stand in front of their door, in front of their foyer, they cannot leave. If you take a few steps back, that invites them to come out and meet you on your turf. Not only is it a mental, but it's also a physical kind of pond to play. If you're blocking the door, they can't come through. If you're a couple feet away, then they feel safe, and they might even feel safe enough to come out of their door jamb to talk to you. It's a different connotation. Third body movement that I like to do, don't even look at the person. Look away like you're looking at an eagle or something exciting in their neighborhood. So, knock on the door. When the door opens up, you're all looking over here. There's nothing over there. But I'm looking over there. I'm not even looking at you. So if you open up the door and the person looks like this, I'm no threat. In fact, I might be letting you know, because of my demeanor, because of my outfit, because of my attitude, that there's something going on in your neighborhood that you should be aware of. Those are the 3 body movements I would suggest you take. At the end of the day, the person on the inside doesn't know you. They're scared of you already. Give them some breath. Give them some talking space. Don't show up with your eyes all crazy like. I like doing the sunglasses because it's Phoenix, and why not? I'm not gonna wear a hat, as we just discussed. So I'll wear my sunglasses. Let's get to scripts.
These scripts are really great too, by the way.
Oh, hey. I was just coming by to let you know that we sold a house down the street in the neighborhood for bangers bucks. It was lines around the block. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I was just wondering, if you were to sell your home, how much would you sell your home for? Okay. Well, just to let you know, here is a door hanger for you. We sold the house down the street. And when you hit this QR code with your phone, then you get a free, no hassle, whatever, about how much your home is worth. And if you're interested in actually talking about how much your home is worth, then my contact is on there as well. Facebook's on the back in case you want to check me out. Have a lovely day. Oh, you want to sell your house for $1.1 million? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, hold on to this. I have your address. I'll write it down in my book and whatnot. Then when I get back to the office, I'll figure out what the comps are. I'll figure out if it's worth $1.1 million. And who knows, we might be able to put a deal together. So here's this, and I will be seeing you soon. Thank you. Oh, hey there. I have a buddy who's looking to move into this neighborhood. He's actually getting a divorce, but he wants to stay in the neighborhood because it's such a lovely place. I don't blame him. It's great. I just walk around here and everything. But he wants to stay in the neighborhood. He's downsizing from like 6,000 square feet and is looking for about 2,500 square feet. It's a lovely place. It might fit his bill or might not. Is this 2,500 square feet-ish? Okay. That's about right on. How much would you sell this place for if it was offering? Oh, okay. Well, things change. So if there's any shift, if there's any right sizing going on in your house, just keep this in mind. You know, we have houses all over the place and stuff like that, but I'm hitting up this neighborhood. So if you hear of anybody who is looking to sell their house with that kind of criteria in this neighborhood, I'll take you out to lunch or something. Meanwhile, here's my info sheet. It has my information and everything like that. So if you hear of anybody that has any kind of real estate needs or is moving out of this neighborhood, or if you even want to just talk about how much your home is worth or reconsider, just give me a line. All right, have a lovely day. Hey there. I got a buddy who's getting a divorce and doesn't want to leave the neighborhood, so he's looking to right size himself. He's coming down from 6,000 square feet to 2,000 square feet, and he wants to stay here. So I got to ask, he asked me to ask because he likes your house, how much would you sell your house for if somebody was going to buy it from you? Oh, okay, you're actually considering selling your house. That's fantastic. You know, he does like this house. It's a lovely house. I can see from the inside and outside. I like the way you did your XYZ. Let's make an appointment for me to come back. I got to do my due diligence for him, my client, and go from door to door to door and try to get as many houses as possible for him to choose from. But you said you would sell for $1.1 million? Okay, that's fantastic. Let me leave you with this right sizing. It's got my name and contact on it. And also, I'm going to write down your address. So Tuesday works for you? Okay, I'm going to give you my card too, my personal card. It's got the QR code on the back in case you want to see how much your house is worth. But I'll tell you right now, with this market, it gets you so much more. So here's my card, and here's the sheet about right sizing. That's Mike, the CEO and founder. And then, yeah, if we chat about it and the numbers are right, then we're going to make another appointment for him to come down and check everything out and do his diligence. And oh, that's why you're moving. You're going through a divorce? I'm sorry to hear that. He is too. These things happen. Shift happens, right? So if you're looking to right size yourself, you are. Condo. Okay, well, you want to go into a rental? I could see that. Your credit? Yeah, your credit's bad. I gotcha. Well, interesting to know. I've dealt with many divorcees and separating their assets and everything of that nature. It's kind of a complex thing, but the biggest thing about dealing with splitting assets is you both need to agree on a realtor. Now, I don't know you, you don't know me, I came to you, you didn't come to me. So that's gonna play well with your counterpart because we don't know each other, I don't know him, I'm gonna work for your best interests. We'll figure out what price point you guys want this house to be sold for, and we'll get there. Meanwhile, I'll talk to him to see if he would like this house, and we'll make a date to circle back around. My name is Brooks. Okay, Betty, that's fantastic to hear. Okay, well, I might even bring some Girl Scout cookies back because it sounds like this is gonna take a while. All right, I will see you next Tuesday about noon, and you have a lovely day. Hello, we are doing a free neighborhood event. It is free photos with the Easter Bunny in the park. It's gonna be the Sunday before Easter from 10 to 3. The egg roll is on at 1 o'clock. Let me just go ahead and leave this with you. It's got my contact information on it if you had any questions. And I do have to ask, who do you know that's looking to sell their house right now? Okay, awesome. Well, I appreciate it. And I will see you Sunday. Please keep me in mind for any kind of real estate needs. Thank you.
Always go in for the ask.
Hello. We are doing a free neighborhood Easter Bunny event. Excellent. I love Easter Bunny events. Come on in. Yeah, no, it's okay. I don't need to come in. It's a free Easter event. It's Sunday. It's from 12 to 3, and there's an egg roll also at 1 o'clock. Here is all the information you need, and you have a lovely day, sir. Well, safety is a big concern. You never know what's going to be behind that door. They could be a divorcee looking to talk for hours. It could be somebody who doesn't want to see you, or it could be jackals and antelopes. You never know. So take proper precautions. I suggest you bring some mace with you just in case. And never get into somebody's house that you feel uncomfortable with. The main objection I'm hearing right now from homeowners who don't want to sell their home but take advantage of the market is, where would I go? Now that's a valid argument, right? So I play to the terms. I say, well, you want to take advantage of the market, right? I mean, it's at all-time high, yeah? Yeah. Okay, and you don't know where to go because you're gonna have to spend heftily to live in a different area. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay, well, back in 2007, what they were doing is selling their houses to investors who would let them stay in the house as renters. And then when the bottom dropped out, they bought the house back with money in their pocket. Yeah, that's how you take advantage of a high market. And if you just want to get goofy with them, you could always be like, hey, just move into your trailer. Yeah. So then now that I've freaked you out enough, there is a payoff to door knocking. Like, there's a reason for this. There's a method to the madness. You got 3 reasons why you're knocking on the door. You converse with people, and then boom, you get yourself a lead. Boom, you get yourself another lead. Boom, you get yourself a listing. We're not talking about buyers. Yeah, these guys are buyers, but they're sellers before they're buyers. And in this market, we are all looking for more sellers. You know it, I know it. Clients will go with whoever's in front of them, so get in front of them, door knock. I've gotten listings out in Goodyear. I had 1 listing and I door knocked it and told people that I will sell it. Like those sold signs, I didn't sold it, I will sell it. And watch me and watch my story and watch what I do. And I did open houses for the neighborhood and I garnished all this attention. Then I got another listing from door knocking, talking to those people. And then another listing. I had 3 signs on the same street. People were going bananas over it. They're like, oh my God, you're rocking the block. And then I got number 4 and 5. And then time went on and I sold all those, but then I got another 6 and 7 after that on the same street. So you never know. When you plant these seeds, when you hand out your cards, when you're a personable kind of person and you enjoy talking, just make sure that you're steering them always in the direction of, are you gonna sell your home and for how much? If you have any questions about door knocking skills, numbers, scripts, anything, please ask Sarah Touchstone with Landmark Title, who is hosting this event. And if you want to get a hold of me directly, my email is brooks@snowbirdnation.us. That's .us because EXP is global. We have a wide turf. So my email again is brooks@snowbirdnation.us. Hit me up with any questions, join my team, and I'll train you personally. Otherwise, ask Sarah. She's got the scripts. She's been extremely helpful with this entire thing. Awesome. Thanks, guys. There's opportunity behind every door. Notice the small things like this cute door and remark, hey, that's a cute door. This place has sports. Never know what's going on behind that door. They say their name. That is very inviting. This door, no solicitations. When it comes to no solicitations, I still knock on the door, but I say, hey, I'm in the neighborhood. I'm looking to buy a home for my friend, for people who are willing to sell their home. But I just noticed you have a lovely house and you have a lovely day. Behind every door is an opportunity. You never know what's going on behind that door. The best thing you can do is knock and find out. Money, 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 I'm running in the money, 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 I get that fast money in a fly car. I get that fast money in a fly cars. Money, 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 money.
Awesome, Brooks.
What?
That was great. That was great
fun.
because like I said, so frequently, we talk about marketing. We talk about how to do it. I love the fact that you went a step above that because door knocking, is really one of those that you're not going to get unless you go out and you do it and you get comfortable with it. Your marketing materials are beautiful, by the way. We do them for you at Landmark Title. So if you need some materials to get going with door knocking or some scripts like Brooks said, reach out to your business development manager and we'll help you. We'll gear you up. We'll help take that next step with you so that you're going out. Yes, it's getting hot in Phoenix, but don't let this be an excuse not to continue building your business. Door knocking right now too. We've all got buyers. It's tough out there. Finding a property for your buyers, one of the best techniques is still door knocking. And you just saw a bunch of scripts how to help your buyers. So don't just tell your buyers there's nothing out there. Go do it. Go find that property, because there are millions of homes in Phoenix. Odds are good, if you keep at it, you'll find your buyers exactly what they're looking for. But in this market, you got to get a little creative. So if y'all have any questions, let us know. If you would like a copy of this, obviously, then we'll get this to you so you can watch it again and get more confident. I know that video got me. I love door knocking already, but I loved seeing the scripts and the marketing material, and it just brings it to life and it makes it so exciting. So if y'all do have any questions, just let us know. I'm going to wrap this up today with what other classes we have going on this month and already going into next month. So tomorrow is our Market Insights with Scott Kibbers, the Vice Armless Chair. And as we all know, this market is crazy. That's why it's more important than ever to be up on your stats and figures on what's going on. When you're going out and you're working with your clients, they expect you to be the person in the know. So make sure you have all the answers for them about where the market is. So you'll want to hop on tomorrow morning at 9:30. If you need the Zoom link, just go ahead, put your email up in the comment section, and we'll get you registered and we'll see you there. This is another short webinar too. This isn't a long, hour-long Market Insights. It's short, it's fast, it's 30 minutes. We get in, we get the figures, we get out. We also send you a copy of the slides. So you'll want to attend that tomorrow at 9:30. And then one of my absolute favorite masterminds to do is coming up next Tuesday, April 13th. And this one is going to be, wait for it, in person. That's right. We're opening back up. We're doing things in person again. So we did this class via Zoom last month. So if you'd like a copy of the class, you don't need to have attended the class to attend the mastermind group. But if you'd like a copy of the class, we can send that to you as well, so you can kind of see what you're going to get into. But I'm telling you, this is a mastermind that I've run twice before, and we dive deep into the ways of the real estate force. And this is all about creating brand ambassadors, essentially people in your sphere that are going to work for you. They're going to work the referral system for you. Don't you want people that are going to work for you and work referrals for you? We all do, but you need to know the techniques that are going to be most effective to basically train your ambassadors how to give you those referrals and how to keep giving them. So we're going to break down, it's like a 5 or 6 part system. We're going to break all of that down, and we're going to brainstorm and we're going to collaborate together. It's fantastic. So this will be in person, and it will be available on Zoom too, because it is at the our Arrowhead office, and that's 10 a.m. next week. We're going to have breakfast. We're going to have mimosas. We're going to have door prizes. It's a celebration. So if you want to attend that, let us know. And then we've got some classes coming up. We've got a solar CE class. This is on April 22nd at 1 p.m. Brooks is excited because he's been to Tara's classes before. They're really, really good. They're so good. I've had agents attend these classes before, not even for credit, just for the information. But it's an added bonus that you get 3 hours of disclosure credit, and it's only $10. So if you'd like to attend that, reach out to your business development managers, and we will send you the link to get registered for that. That's April 22nd. And then, as always, Patty and Michael have their HUD series coming up on Thursday, April 29th. This is at 9 a.m. If you do HUD, I say this every month, if you do HUD, if you're interested in doing HUD, just hop in on these classes. They're only an hour long, but they're going to equip you with the knowledge that you need to do the HUD process simpler and better. And then on May, that's right, we're already up to May classes. May 18th at 10 a.m. is a 1031 exchange seminar. Okay, 1031s are big right now. We've got a lot of people coming in from California, from the Midwest, and they've got this money and they want to invest it here in Arizona. But you need to be in the know on how they're going to get this 1031 exchange done properly. So you're going to want to attend this 1031 exchange seminar, because if you haven't done a 1031, you're going to do a 1031 here in Arizona. So if you'd like the link for that, the registration, once again, just let us know and we will get it to you. And then, as always, thank you to our business development management team. I thank you guys every week because y'all are amazing. And I talk about you every single week in our presentation, because that material that you saw today, this is what your business development manager can help you do. Produce beautiful, quality, affordable marketing material, and do so much more. We are your accountability buddies. We are there to help motivate you, to inspire you, to walk every step of your real estate business with you. That's what we do at Landmark Title. It's not just about getting you the flyers or anything like that. It's about partnering up with you and watching your real estate business grow. So thank you to Jason and Eric out of our Las Vegas office. And then here in Arizona, Beth, Becky, Melinda, Mary, Zach, Patty, Michael, and Jessica. You all make it happen out there, not just for Landmark Title, but for every single agent that we work with. And as always, thank you to Landmark Title for allowing us to bring you such great content to market your real estate business every week. We have 6 offices and we're continually growing. So if you are out there doing real estate, think about Landmark on your next contract. We would love the opportunity to serve you. And thank you to all of the real estate agents out there that are using Landmark. We love partnering with you. We love being a part of your team, and we love making it happen for you. And as always, thank you to my guest today, Brooks Maschmeier with Snowbird Nation, brokered by EXP. That was fun. It was fantastic. It was informative. And, it just sheds so much light on the things that we maybe are sometimes hesitant to do and how beneficial they really are. So thank you for putting that video together and coming on today.
Of course, of course. Get back to work, everybody.
Woo! Go out there and sell a home. We'll see you all tomorrow, and we'll see you on Marketing Matters next week.